Hello, everyone. Poot the Bard, and I know it's been a time, but I'm here to do a full-on update for what's going on with Poot the Bard. Coming off of Rocky Horror, the show that I was in, it was so much fun, and I had a blast. And it was cool to get back on stage, and it was cool to do all that stuff. And when you come off of a show, you go from having like all this work that you have to do and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden you just have nothing, and you have like all this free time. I get what's called show withdrawal or show hangover. I like show withdrawal. And what that means is that you kind of get depressed because like you were around all these people and you were working and you were doing something and you have the fulfillment of a job well done, but you just kind of get depressed. You know what I mean? And I was excited to get back to videos and recording everything. And then I found out a really, really close friend of mine passed away, and it really hit me hard. And I was in no mood to do this, to pretend to be in a good mood and all that. I had to do that for work, and I didn't want to do it here. So I just was like, okay, we'll ride it out. Then, without sparing all the dirty details, I absolutely had my heart ripped out of my chest. It was told to bite the curb, and then it was stepped on by a certain person. And that just compounding all this stuff together, if it was any one of those things, I would have been able to handle it, and I would have been able to come back and like get through and but it was too much, and I was like, nope, shutting down for a while. Don't want to see anyone, don't want to talk to anyone, don't want any of those things. So I just kind of shut down, and it's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, about two and a half weeks. And I'm finally just kind of getting back to where I want to like function and do things I want to do again. You know, my band that I was in is starting back up. We're going to be rehearsing this Sunday and running through with a new drummer, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're called Hellbent. We're a metal cover band, classic metal and stuff like that. And I'm excited to start playing guitar again. I have a lot of stuff with work for the holiday season, and you know, like I want to get back to doing this, and that brings me to my next point. Because I walked away for so long, and I have these things I'm doing. Like right now, there's an active kindergarten playthrough. I started to Enter the Gungeon. There's more things. The end is nigh. I started doing that, and I was just kind of like looking at this stuff going, where do I pick up? How do I do? I was doing an Undertale pacifist run with Dr. Z, or Dr. Z, Dr. ZZZ from the Criterion Correction podcast, and I'm going to get back together with him, talk to him. I was on, I also was like planning on doing more stuff with Boot the Pard, and I was actually on his podcast as well. So you can go check it out. It's called After Hours. You can look it up on Podbean, Stitcher. I think it's on iTunes as well. Check it out. Links for anyone that I talk to and anything down below in the description. I'm going to have links for everybody I talk about and all that good stuff. But what I decided looking at all this stuff was I need a hard reset. We're going for hard reset. That's what's going to happen. And so what I'm doing, full on hard reset. Absolutely full on hard reset for everything. The only things that I'm going to keep are kindergarten, because I've had people ask me about if I'm going to keep playing kindergarten. And I will, but I have to get back to what I was doing and thinking about it and everything. So we're going to keep kindergarten, and the other one that we're going to keep, the survey. I am going to play the survey. My buddy Travis has been after me to keep doing it and keep playing it. So we're going to do those two games. We're going to have some Isaac stuff, you know, one-offs here and there. And I'm planning on picking up some more classic NES and SNES games that I've never played before. But that's down the road. Right now, we're going to focus on the survey and kindergarten. All the other ones that we had active, like even Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, they're getting the axe. Maybe down the road, I'll come back to them and try them again if I kind of get stagnant or whatever. But I am going to just hard reset, and I'm going to have kindergarten and the survey be my primary things. And we're just going to start from scratch and start over. New beginnings. as they say. But you know, I'm just very lucky through all the stuff that I went through personally, that I have such good family and friends that have supported me and been there for me and wanted to talk and left me alone when I needed to be alone and reached out to me, seeing that they saw how just upset and crappy I felt. You know what I mean? Just how crappy I was not myself. And you know, like I said, my immediate family, and then Double O Nothing, and he is one of my best friends, and I hadn't been gaming online with the fellas, and I feel bad. Again, I isolate myself when I get upset, and I shouldn't do that. But go, as always, go check out Double O Nothing over on YouTube. Links to his YouTube down here, and also to his Twitch channel. Make sure to check out his Twitch channel. Also, Tackhead9 Tony reached out to me as well. He saw one day, he was like, dude, you're not okay. What's going on? I was like, wow, I've met some really good friends through YouTube. People that actually reach out and like care. So Tackhead9, check him out. The guys from Grab Shiny are great. Make sure you check out the best Belmont. Belmont, I haven't heard from you in a while, man. Gonna have to catch up here. Also Eris plays. Absolutely awesome. Really nice guy and good content. He does a lot of live streams now on YouTube, so make sure to check him out. And yeah, I'm just over the moon to get going and feeling like, okay, I'm okay doing this. I'm okay getting back to it, and I'm feeling better. You know, it's one of those things where it's one day at a time. I don't know if you can hear my table. It's a musical instrument. Oh God, my tea. Thank you guys for sticking around. Also, I didn't even mention this. I came back, and during my break, I came back and I have 102 subscribers. I finally hit 100. So now it's no longer youtube.com/RazorEater1 because I'm a big Yngwie Malmsteen fan and also a Clive Barker fan. No, sir. It's now youtube.com/Poot the Bard. So you can type that in. Poot the Bard is a searchable thing. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. Do me a favor while I'm getting everything together and getting moving again. Go back and check out my older Let's Plays and check out all the folks that I mentioned as well. We're going to have some fun here going into the future. Until next time, this is Poot the Bard saying, remember, don't get any on ya.